This is the AI News Flash for April 21st, 2 a.m. UTC. First up, Chinese AI lab Moonshot AI has open-sourced Kimi K2.6, a native multimodal agentic model targeting long-horizon autonomous coding. Kimi K2.6 is a mixture of experts architecture with 1 trillion total parameters and 32 billion active, 384 experts with 8 selected per token, and a 256K context length. It scores 58.6 on Swibench Pro, beating GPT 5.4 at 57.7, Claude Opus 4.6 at 53.4, and Gemini 3.1 Pro at 54.2. On Humanity's last exam with tools, it leads all models at 54.0. In one case study, K2.6 autonomously optimized inference in Zig over 12 hours, executing more than 4,000 tool calls and boosting throughput from about 15 to 193 tokens per second. Agent swarms can scale to 300 subagents across 4,000 coordinated steps, pushing practical long-horizon coding into production territory. Next, Jeff Bezos' stealth AI lab, Project Prometheus, is nearing a $10 billion funding round at a $38 billion valuation, according to the Financial Times. The lab was founded in November 2025 and raised $6.2 billion at a $30 billion valuation. In just 5 months, the valuation has climbed 27%, and total capital raised will top $16 billion. Co-CEO Vic Bajaj, formerly of Foresight Labs, works alongside Bezos, and the lab has poached more than 100 top AI researchers from OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Meta to remake manufacturing, aerospace, and heavy industry with AI. Prometheus is also exploring a holding company structure, potentially at $100 billion in scale, to acquire industrial firms disrupted by AI and rebuild them technologically. Bezos' industrial AI play is entering a decisive new phase. Third, Apple is reorganizing its combined hardware division into 5 focus areas under newly named Chief Hardware Officer Johny Srouji, according to an internal email to employees. The 5 areas are hardware engineering, silicon, advanced technologies, platform architecture, and project management. The restructuring merges Apple's hardware engineering and hardware technologies groups and marks the biggest leadership reset since Tim Cook became CEO in 2011, with silicon design and AI-specific chips at the strategic core. With incoming CEO John Turnus paired with Srouji, Apple is simultaneously returning to its hardware roots and doubling down on the AI race it has been accused of losing ground in. Finally, Shenzhen-based embodied AI startup X-Square Robot has closed a Series B of nearly $276 million, led by Xiaomi and Sequoia China. The raise comes just 3 months after a $140 million round led by ByteDance and Sequoia, bringing total funding to about $280 million and underscoring surging investor demand in embodied AI. X-Square builds general-purpose embodied AI foundation models that let robots perceive, reason, and act in real-world environments. It is already generating early revenue in education, hospitality, and elder care, and is expanding into household services through a partnership with 58.com. With China further extending its lead in embodied AI and humanoid robotics. The US-China physical AI race is entering a new, more competitive phase. That's all for this AI News Flash.